Hey. So you can tell I just got back from my run and I'm about to bust out my strength training session, but I wanted to share a couple of tips from my running peeps on how to break runner's boredom. And it's something I know I've struggled with, and I'm going to talk about two different things real quickly. One is how to break runner's boredom in general, like just hitting up your daily runs and how you can stay, kind of motivated and focused through that. And two, how to actually break boredom while you're out on a long run. So, tip number one, you gotta focus on the outcome and not the process. I find in times where I'm getting super bored with my running training, it's because I'm focused on the daily grind of getting out there. Runners, you know what I'm talking about. You've got your week's worth of mileage set up. You know what you're doing each day, and each day you're focused on that process. Oh, today I got a 9 miler. Tomorrow I got a 6 miler. Tomorrow, the day after that, I've got speed training. The day after that, I hit the track. And you're looking at that process, and you're focused on the process, what you have to do each day. And that can get a little bit boring, right? Let's be honest. I mean, we love to run, but sometimes that daily grind can be a little bit hard on the mental. So when you feel like that, you gotta shift your focus and focus on your outcomes, right? Don't focus on what you have to do today. Focus on why you have to do it. What is it all for? Focus on the feeling you're gonna get when you have a PR in your next race. Focus on the feeling you're gonna get when you're out on the beach running in the summer and you're just like floating because your speed is up, your strength is up. Focus on being injury-free. Focus on why do you run? What's the outcome? And that's gonna motivate you through the daily grind. Tip two, how to overcome boredom. When you get to head out on an 18 miler, yeah, your mind's gonna play tricks on you. So like while you're actually out on a long run, how do you stop being bored? Because it does come up. All of you that have run more than 10 miles in one clip know that's brutal. So how can you get over that? Well, first of all, I gotta just say, you have to accept that it's gonna happen. Know and embrace the boredom that will come during your long run. But the other thing I'll say is, before you head out, if you've got an 18 miler on your schedule, make a plan in your head of one thing in your life that you really want to reflect on. Maybe something that's been bugging you, maybe a problem that you really need to solve at work or at home. And set a goal for yourself and say, I've got 2 hours of think time ahead of me. And I'm gonna take the next 2 hours and I am going to solve this life problem. I'm gonna come up with several different solutions and I'm gonna see which one is the most feasible, and then I'm going to figure out an action plan and fit it into my life this week. Runners, this is our edge. This is what makes us high performers, right? That we get to dedicate chunks of time just to thinking. And I assure you, when you get deep into thought, and it takes a while because we're so addicted to like getting a treat, 10 minutes, of think time, and we're like, oh, we got a buzz on social media. Oh my God, I have a treat. And that dopamine gets released and we're stimulated by that. But when we're out on a long run, we don't get those like 10-minute, oh, I've got stimulus. So we have to just accept the boredom and be stimulated by the deeper thought that we're gonna dive into. Hope that's helpful. Hope you beat your boredom this week. I know I am. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend.